Amanda, just to get things started, what were your thoughts on the match tonight, especially going up the defending champion and coming away with a shutout?
I would say it was a roller coaster, a bit of a match. Didn't start particularly well, but we found our way into it, and I think we ended the first half with some momentum. And kind of switched again to start the second half. We knew, both teams you could see had tired legs. It's early on. We knew, we've been training hard with high loads to build them up to 90 minutes. So we know because of that, there were going to be some tired legs today. But then I think we got the momentum back with our substitutes. Our reserves came in, I think raised our level. We created some chances, and I was really proud of the defensive effort. Erin coming up with some saves when she needed to, and it was interesting because I don't think that game was necessarily a 0-0 game, like with the chances both teams created. But I always love getting a clean sheet, and you saw the work that Sid put in and Marta put in. Two of the veterans that if anyone I was thinking might need a sub today because of legs would have been those two potentially, just to give them a break and deload them going into this next week for the. But I couldn't take those two out. I thought they were very good today.
Go ahead, Luis.
Sorry about that. Coach, great result. It seems this team plays more compact. Every single player on the pitch today went out of their way to defend. Is that going to be the new norm for this newfound pride this season?
I would say so. We've been working a lot on team defense, defending from the front, how we're going to set up. And there are some things that we need to tweak tonight. And I think we could. And I think we didn't start well because we were a little bit too spread, and we needed to force the issue a little bit and put a little bit more pressure on their backs. And when we do that, you see we win the ball in some good spots higher up the field. And obviously, we played the defending champion. They're a very good team. They had the least amount of change, I think, of all the teams, so they're very comfortable with each other. So us being, having a lot of new players and a new system, I thought like the result. It's not a win, but it feels a little bit like a win.
Go ahead, Mike.
Coach, obviously one thing that I've kind of noticed from the last preseason game before this preseason game with the Challenge Cup is the performance that Darian Jenkins has been kind of putting on. It seems like she has that pace, that speed to kind of do some danger in that final third, but yet it's still not coming there. I mean, what can the team kind of do to kind of liberate her a little bit more to kind of make her more of a finisher? And obviously, what have you seen from training to kind of put her in that starting lineup the last few games as well?
Yeah, I think the first half our front, I call them our front four. If you add Kayla in with that group with Marta, Sid, and Dee, and we were supposed to be a little bit more fluid and have a little more interchange in our attack, and it was kind of stagnant. And so Dee, was a lone nine, sometimes back to goal a lot, and that's not her strength. That she can do it well, and there were some things tonight I think she needed to work on, just absorbing the defender. They're so physical and they come in, so she needed to control her defender. But when we have that good rotation with the front four and looking to make runs through, she can be someone that is not always the checking player. I think she was just checking too much, and she needs to be more the threatening player. So we're going to see some things on video to put her in better spots to do that.
We're going to go to Bree, and then we'll go to Dan. We'll go to you on the Zoom.
Coach, I know you talked a lot about building success, not just for now, but also for the future of this club. Describe that foundation you guys are trying to build here to me.
It's a good mix of veterans and youth, and when you're trying to kind of start something with the culture and the team bonding and how they relate to each other on and off the field. And it's really important that they gain trust in each other. So we did some things off the field to work on that. And you can see, one of the things I said in the pregame is you're going to make mistakes. Everyone I think gets nervous because they don't want to make the mistake but what I try to remind them is, it's newsflash, everyone's going to make mistakes in this game, including the coaches. if we have each other's back, that mistake is going to be covered up. And so that's the thing we're always going to just keep doing, is covering up each other's mistakes and having each other's back.
Go to Dan Berridge on our Zoom.
Hi Amanda, thank you for your time. It's Dan Berridge from the English Line. I just wonder if you could speak a little bit to Carrie Lawrence's performance tonight. I felt she got up and down the pitch really well, and defensively she seemed to be excellent.
She may be the surprise of the preseason for me. I knew of her. I knew she was very solid, but she was trying to fly forward still in the last 10 minutes when she was exhausted, but she still wanted to. That's what I love, the aggressive mindset she took. She defended her heart out. She, Trinity and Ashley Sanchez and Mickione and Hatch. I mean, those are 4 very talented attacking players that our back line saw tonight and got shut them down for the most part. And I was very impressed with Carrie as well. Her mentality mostly. I mean, I would have been sitting there as a right back, all right, I did my job. You guys can attack the last 10 minutes. But she was still trying to get up and get that goal.